I don't know who responsible.
Yo, what up?
What up, dog? What up, dog? What up, guys? What up, everybody out there? We had to go live tonight. Welcome to episode of I Don't Know Who's Responsible. Tag it, follow it. You know, we just trying something new. We're not going to try to be like every other podcast out there, but, you know what I'm saying? We going to do what we got to do, say what we got to say. If you don't like it, so what? If you do like it, so what? No, still following and stuff like that. I got my main man beside me.
Yes, sir. LB right here, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna get it done, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, we're gonna speak the real. You know, hey, let's get it done.
Yeah.
Oh, and your boy microphone, Mike behind the wall.
Mike.
I don't know who's responsible.
He's
You
going to
know,
be on
let's get it.
episodes too. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Glad to have you. So, a little bit about us. I'm from Nashville. I think we all from Nashville now. We
Nashville, Tennessee, man. Born and raised.
natives. And don't call us no unicorns.
You know, I love my city.
Anything.
You know, shout out to Nashville. What's up? So, again, we're going to start off with this topic. Okay, what would you do if you was in a relationship, right? You was in a relationship and you just didn't feel appreciated, or, you know, you just, it's like, you know, people playing games with your emotions and stuff like that. So you can comment, you know, we want the comments, we want to answer you guys' questions. So, you know,
What was the question?
the question is, what would you do in a relationship
If you don't feel appreciated.
if you don't feel appreciated, or just, you know what I'm saying, people playing with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think the real question is,
What?
when is enough enough?
When is enough enough? We can do that too. When is enough enough?
When
And
is
this goes
enough
for
enough?
men and women. You know what I'm saying? This is just, we're not tearing down women on here. We're not, you know, doing all that stuff, but we are going to keep it, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
But we ain't women, we gotta give you the man's point of view.
Yeah, we just speaking from a man's perspective. You know what
Just
I'm
a
saying?
man's perspective, you know. Hey.
Absolutely. And we all went through similar circumstances out there in life. So, you know, with me, I mean, do you think women, you know, do these women these days, you know, hold themselves accountable yet? Haven't seen a lot. Haven't
It
seen a
just
lot.
depends, man. It just
You know.
depends, you know.
The accountability is everything.
Every woman's different, you know. Just, you know, it's about who you run into and who you connect with, man. Who you want to connect with.
Right.
You gotta ask those questions at the beginning.
Right?
You know, you gotta get, you know, you can't let the sex blind you.
Right. Yeah,
You
blind
can't let that. You can't let the body. You can't let the looks blind you before you ask questions. You know,
That's
before
right.
you get hooked. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you gonna get hooked,
Yeah.
and then you know,
It's addictive.
it's like jumping from 1 to 5. It's like, okay, you're supposed to ask those. You're supposed to ask questions first, man.
And I didn't know that. I mean, like, we ask certain questions, but we don't actually look at the red flags.
Well, not ask questions, but like learn your partner.
Right.
You gotta learn them. You know, because if they don't, you know, they don't see things like, you know, if they can't see things like you see them, or you know, try to, then you know it might not be the person for you. You know, because you need somebody that's gonna love you for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And don't change you. You know what I'm saying? So
Consistency, ladies. Consistency.
You know.
Like,
So let me ask, what would you do when you're in a relationship and you feel like, you know what I mean, the love that you putting out is not being reciprocated?
you get out of there fast as possible.
pew, gone. Well,
I mean, it's easy said than done.
right. It really is.
Because it depends on how much time you put in, how much time you said, you know, how much time you put up with it, you know, and people can sit there and put up with things in relationships, and
That's
they can still be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, it's about you and how you feel and how you want to move about it.
Right.
If you know you're not being the energy's not being reciprocated, then you can either cut it off or you can keep on trying to make it work.
And we make mistakes like that as men and women too, like ignoring the red flags. Of course, love plays a big part in that because you love this person and you don't want them to be with nobody else. You don't want to see them with nobody else. Is it enough to be disrespected though? Is it enough to stay in the relationship if you getting disrespected, or there's no loyalty, or there's secrecies? You know what I'm saying? Any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you gotta fully know your partner, because I've been in a relationship and I thought I knew my partner, but I didn't. been knowing this person for a long time too. Until you're with that person and you really just don't know them until it full surfaces. You know?
But man, you think, I know we're in our later 30s, do you think
I'm
sometimes it may be that, you know what I mean, you might be getting just a little tired, maybe scared of being alone?
Yeah, they can play a big
Yeah.
part in it too. But
Yeah.
you know,
Because sometimes you stay, because, you know what I mean, at 20, you have a little time to make some mistakes. Now
Right.
it's kind of like, it's kind of getting real.
but
Right.
then it's like, you know, hey, being alone is like where you get your power from. That's where you know, that's where you can level up the best. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
keep going.
You know,
Yeah.
that's where you can, you can get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? It might seem hard, you know, it might hurt.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to sleep, falling asleep by yourself at night. You know, it get lonely.
It get
lonely. It get lonely. You feel? It do
Yeah,
get lonely.
it really
You feel me? So what you have to do is what we down here doing is it's about your spirit and about your flesh.
Mm-hmm.
Your spirit is fighting your flesh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
You don't need a woman right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, God put you in your isolation point for a reason. So you know you gotta stay in that point, and then everything else will come.
Because we done did it all. I don't live with plenty of women. That ain't the way to go, fellas. By the way, do not live with a woman. Y'all already know that. Some of y'all know that.
Get your
but-
stuff together, fellas, before you
But
leave.
always have your own spot. And women feel the same way too. Women don't live with a man.
So that's like basically,
Who you think
Women can live with a man.
Sure can, because you know why?
Because if that man got his stuff together,
that
shit,
man-
he can provide. But
Not only that.
But if a guy's moving in with a woman,
Yeah, she
it
got
always ends as nigga get the fuck out.
get the fuck out.
If you can't. If you live with a woman, you gotta be scared to ask her a question.
Walking on eggshells.
You can't ask her what you want to ask her because it's her house.
yeah, so
But if you got your own, you can ask her what the hell you want to ask her.
Yeah.
If she don't want to answer, you can either let her go, or you can stay with the disrespect.
Right, because man, we don't kick women out like that. Women prone to kicking men out either because they secretly got somebody else, they're entertaining somebody, or the man ain't shit. I mean, there's a lot of dudes out there who ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of women out there who ain't shit. But at the end of the day, men, you need to have your own place. Always. I tell my son that too. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it does get lonely in there too because
it seems like it's a less chance of disrespect.
it's a less chance of disrespect.
Like,
Right?
you might
Yeah.
sabotage the whole relationship moving in with a woman.
So do women sabotage the relationship? I think
Yeah,
so.
because they don't know what they want either.
Right, they never.
They live in a moment too. Oh, come on, move in. Come on,
Right,
move in.
right.
Give it a year and a half.
Give it 6
Give it a year and a half, and then she leave you a letter. When you go to work, she leave you a letter. When you get back home, I don't think it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
I think you should get your stuff and move out.
Man, you
Yeah,
know what? You
you know,
said,
that quick.
like that.
come on, move in.
How many fellas out there
But that you
have
follow
been in that
her lead off the
Yeah,
top.
you follow her lead off top. So you know they run off emotion. They run off of how stuff feel in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be the ones that be like, you know, they have our stuff together and make those, you know what I'm saying, and lead them because
Right.
you know if we don't do that, then we always gonna be.
But do they want to
sure
do it?
understood. Yeah, some of
Some
them.
of them. Some of them. These women these days, I don't know.
Some of them, but most of them, they you know, you gotta have this, you gotta have that.
Yeah.
You gotta, but you know.
Or would they listen? When I mean by leading, are they gonna let you still be that gentleman? Because it's like, yeah, men, we can be nice. They don't want that.
You only gonna know if you ask questions.
Right.
That's the only way you gonna know if she gonna let you lead. If you're able to ask what you want to ask and not hold it back, and she don't get mad.
Right.
That'll tell you if you can lead or not by what you add, by what you want to talk about with her. It could be the same subject every day. But if she don't get mad, then you can lead her. But if she get upset, then
can't lead
she don't want to be led.
Yeah, she's
Because
defensive. She's too defensive. She's prone not to take authority, and it's not even authority because some women got it confused when a man's trying to lead. We're not trying to control you. It's not about control.
it's about providing
It's
protection.
just about a man wants to be that provider and protection. He may not even have all the money in the world, but he still wants to know that he is the man of that house.
I mean,
or
with
the
that
household.
question of will she let you lead, I think that should be an unnegotiable when it comes
Thank
to
you.
a relationship.
Thank you.
So what do y'all think are a few unnegotiables when it comes to a man getting into a relationship with her?
Boundaries. respect.
You gotta have those boundaries and
Respect.
respect. That's it.
That's the only thing we want. Is
That's it.
boundaries and
Boundaries
respect.
and respect. That's it.
And cook. Yeah, you gotta cook a little bit.
You know, and you gotta be.
We'll teach you.
You can't act like no nigga. You feel me?
Right.
You can't be you know what I'm saying? You gotta be submissive. We want a soft woman. We don't want
Right.
a woman who gonna sit here
And buck up to you or
and
something.
argue with us, you know what I'm saying? Tell us we right even when we wrong. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's easy. But you know,
They wear their
how
heart
do
on
you
their
you
sleeves.
you gotta you just gotta learn, you know.
They don't want to tap into their vulnerability.
There's always a way to say that.
But what makes it so hard for that is you got the guys who's simping.
Simple.
Who's ready to spend,
Oh my God.
who don't get no play without the money. They don't get no play without the money.
They
So,
fucking
you know what I'm
up for
saying?
everybody.
So you know, really, it seems like all the women they undercover gold diggers.
Mm-hmm.
But when they get in a relationship, they act like they not. But let them be single.
Right.
If you'll see the real side.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah. They got to have options, especially the ones who like to orbit and stuff like that, who just like to
Get you a woman that want to be boring. If she don't want to be boring, you gotta let her go.
Gotta let her go.
If she can't be boring, let her go.
If she got Snapchat, let her go. Snapchat is like the sneakiest thing I've witnessed. You know what? I've been in a relationship and I wouldn't even on Snapchat, right? Look at this, check this out. I go and check just because, you know what I'm saying? Man, yep, my girl had a Snapchat. And you know what Snapchat is. It's like, if you can't tell your girl your boundaries and she can't do it, you need to let her go. Because some women, oh my God, you know, Snapchat is a cheating portal. Let's be honest. It's a cheating portal. All those apps, it's a cheating portal because honestly, when I was in a relationship, I didn't need Snapchat. I didn't need that for what?
But some women use it for the pictures, to take pictures. They say it got good filters.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, I say that too, whatever.
Yeah,
You
whatever.
know, but that's what they say. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because
You know,
regardless of what everybody thinks, this social media thing is not just like it used to be. Like, man, you know, you meet somebody, you got to meet somebody outside, right? But every day, your man or your woman has got so many options around the world that people can be in a DM. It only takes one time. And if your woman or man is entertaining that, man,
I mean, you know, hey, to
They
each his
entertain.
own, man. To each his own out there. You know, you can call it what you want, insecure, jealous,
Yeah.
whatever. But jealous in the Bible, man, God was jealous. God is a jealous God. You feel? You can't. He's jealous. You know what I'm saying? You can't submit to no other God but Him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
but we
know, I mean,
men, we want y'all to submit.
If your
Man,
if your man is not jealous about you, then it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
If your woman's not jealous about you, it's a problem.
It's a problem.
It's not a bad thing. They teach us it's a bad thing when growing up, but it's not a bad thing.
It's not a problem. Like, it show that you got always interest. Like, just don't, you know, like, women, tell your man he looks good today. Men, of course we're gonna tell a woman, you know what I'm saying, baby, you look good. Or if you ain't doing it out there, tell her. But for the most part, women, tell your man he looks handsome. He got a fly fit on. He's
You
got
don't
to
tell
step out.
We
Tell him.
we don't tell them.
Tell them.
Because so many other guys will tell them.
You know what I'm
If you want to keep your woman, you better be an asshole. Period.
Asshole. They like that asshole shit.
If you want to keep your woman,
They like
don't
that
be.
asshole shit.
Hey baby,
Yeah,
I
fuck all
love you.
that.
Good morning, beautiful.
Fuck all that.
They don't like that shit.
They done heard this
They-
shit 1,000 times.
They don't like when men be over, over affectionate.
Too much.
You know, they see it on TV,
Yeah.
but then they disguise a man who's always their hand and foot. They
Right.
they want some drama. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They don't want you to be always, they want a test.
Right.
If they feel like there's no test, then that's when they're gonna go to the next.
And that, because that's when they get bored. They bored. You know what I'm saying?
They
You
want
gotta
the
keep-
bad guy. They want the bad guy. They don't want the good
They
guy.
don't want the good guy.
They want the good guy.
And I thought that too. When we were younger, we thought that. I mean, what would you do? Send flowers
Yeah,
and
shit,
shit?
flowers and stuff. I mean, that's cool, but we had but we was,
You know what I'm saying?
we was in the hood too, so we was kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Naive.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be like, you gotta be soft, but you gotta be, you gotta be sweet, but you gotta be hard too. You feel me? You can't give them your all
Right.
and be like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And then if you don't know that out there, I mean, trust me, nobody's judging you. Women, same thing. If you don't know, everybody has the opportunity to study their partner, study what their partner's like. You're gonna go through all this. Like, I didn't really get the aspect of what women want and how to actually treat them until I was like last year, man.
Treat them like you don't need them.
Treat them like you don't. Definitely treat them like you don't need them.
You treat them like you don't need them because.
But we do need y'all.
You know, we do need y'all.
We do need y'all. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, you know, when we show too
Yeah.
much, then y'all get to,
Yeah, I'd be like,
you know, y'all get to, you know,
Right.
I got it now. Okay,
Yeah.
let me
Yeah.
get another challenge now. I got him. He easy.
So what situation have you been in that you think that what was your breaking point when you know what I'm saying, when it kind of hurt here? You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you mine too, vice versa.
Man, my breaking point, my last relationship I was in, and I kind of, like I said, I was in love with her more than she was in love with me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I learned. That's what I would never be again. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because that don't get you nothing, man. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it had me, it had me trying to change myself for her, even though she had other things going on.
Right.
So that's really what broke me right there. You know what I'm saying? Just kept poking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me go through the phone and all this right there. So now I'm to the point where
A nigga don't want to do that.
So you lost your power.
Yeah, I lost my power.
You
So you know what
wasn't
I'm saying?
leaving the
I
relationship.
wouldn't leave. You feel me?
Yeah.
And because I done gave it all to her. You feel me? I done gave it. I done cut every woman off. You know what I'm saying? Every
Right.
female friend. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to do that. You supposed to keep it like a mystery. Like she don't know what you got going on, but you can know what she got going on.
Right.
So is it okay for, different sex friends? Like, is it okay for her to have male friends?
That's if the relationship is serious.
No.
It ain't okay. If this relationship is serious, hell no. That's a gateway for the other sex to enter into y'all.
My woman
Which
can't
I
have
got.
no guy friends.
No guy friends.
And I don't have female friends. I hang
Right.
out with. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she can't have no guy friends. She can't be. You know what I'm saying? None of that, man. None of that. None of that. If you let her do that, then you a simp. Sorry. You see what Steph Curry going through?
Man.
He the biggest. He the best basketball player. And look at his wife. She want it all. Look at her.
Acting an ass.
So you can't tell me these women ain't lost.
I mean, that's
You can't tell me a woman
that's
loyal.
with everybody, man. It seems like people want what they don't have.
Everybody wants something new until you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you give them, when there's no more tests to do, like
Right.
when there's no more arguments, when there's no more, when you ain't got no more questions for her.
Right.
Like who you talking to at work, or just shit off the wall to make her be like, well, he still don't trust me.
Hell
So
no.
soon as she feel like, oh, he trusts me now, he don't ask me no questions. That's when the shit gonna change on
That's
you.
when shit gonna change.
Because you trust her now.
Mm-hmm.
You showing her you trust her. You don't have to show her you trust her, but you can trust her, but you still don't. You supposed to keep on the toes all the time. Keep on the toes
All
man.
the time. And then they get like, some women get like, oh my God, like, but you can't overdo it, fellas. And women, you just can't, men, you can't overdo it, okay? You can't be like, man, what you did every day, all day. What he's talking about is like, let her know that, hell no, I don't trust you. Hell no, I'm gonna be on your ass. Because until then,
As soon as you
I'm
get
just-
engaged,
I'm just-
you want to get married, and then that's when you give your balls away. You giving your nuts away. Tap in, fellas, because half the people that I know that I went to school with, they either was married, they divorced,
Yep.
or a couple of them still married.
right.
I know a couple of them by name that's still married, but most of them is divorced, man. Most of them never got married.
In my
I think a
situation,
lot of people, believe the grass is greener on the other side, but they forget that you also have to maintain that grass.
Yeah, you gotta
You
maintain.
know what I mean? They look at the grass when it's already cut.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta know you still gotta maintain the grass. You know what I mean?
and I went through something similar to what LB went through. You know what I'm saying? Like I gave my all. Well, I love this one. You know what I'm saying? Like love it. Like I'm talking about dropped everything. I'm talking about other women. You know what I'm saying? Women who was friends. Like this is one of the relationships that I just like. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought the same thing too because I was listening to what she says and not her actions. And her actions showed the same pattern over and over again. And this even before we started actually being together. I noticed that pattern. And she knows her pattern, right? But she told me like, she already knew I wasn't going at that same pattern. So like, you gonna be with me, we ain't doing that. Contrary, my friend, same pattern, you know what I'm saying? Same pattern, broke my shit down, bro. I ain't never been hurt so bad in my life, like ever, ever, because you knew you was right. You knew you was, you know what I'm saying? You know, listen to your gut. It's instincts. Men have instincts too. It's just as well as women. You listen to your instincts. You just let her, you know what I'm saying? Now, granted, like, I don't know if she cheated on me or not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'll never know that. But I feel like she did. I would never know that, but it don't even matter. The fact of the matter is, you can't expect somebody to be loyal. You gotta look at those flags. You gotta go with your gut feeling, because those flags gonna show. Your gut, your instincts is gonna kick in. You're gonna be like, man, something ain't adding up. And as soon as that thought come in, yeah, go and check that, because 9 out of 10 that discard coming. Because women just don't say it's over. They actually take a long time to break up with you. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be like, you'll first get all
so
this.
They start being mean.
Yeah,
you need to be finding something.
No good morning text, no good night.
If you living with them and shoot, they start being mean and stuff like that, you need to be finding something else to go. Yeah. Don't let it build up no more than that. Yeah. Because don't be delusional and think, she ain't out there doing nothing. She ain't talking about it when she's being mean to you. You feel me?
For no damn reason.
I think sometimes people put a little too much in a relationship, especially men. It's like you need to don't forget what you have going on outside of that relationship.
Sure.
You can't you still have to focus on. You're supposed to be a helpmate, so you gotta have something for her to help you with.
Yeah. Right.
You gotta bring something to the table. You gotta have things to do. See, that's why women cheat too. They get bored because the guy he come home right after work. He don't have no friends to hang out with. He always at home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though she say she want that, she don't really want.
She don't want this.
She wants you to be gone out 2 a.m. She want to call you, and you can call, baby. I'll be home in an hour.
And then you still ain't home yet.
But you still ain't home. You come home when you want to.
Right.
But if you was home,
it's boring.
It's just different, man. When it's different. It's different when you just
So you gotta stay about that business.
You gotta stay. You gotta have your own thing going on. That's why guys go to the gym.
Yep.
Guys go to work, go to the gym. Even if they got a girlfriend, they go to work, go to the gym. Yep. That be their main focus, because, and then the woman be last, because if you go to work and trying to chill with her and call out of work and trying to chill with her, then she gonna get you comfortable.
Yeah. And then she ain't gonna respect you either.
I mean, if you putting her first,
she don't want you to be the center of her world.
You're still not growing.
You gotta
continue to push and thrive.
Yeah.
So.
No woman wants you to be the center of her damn attention. Tell her. Don't be the center of attention. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that. But she wasn't the center of my attention, because I always got something to do with doing art, customizing stuff, whatever. I don't even, I was shocked when she was like, yeah, baby, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Go out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, nobody never told me that. Like, you ain't tripping. But back to the subject. So the comments, put in the comments what y'all want us to ask, even for the next episode, right? Because this is important. We're gonna get on some real shit, some deep shit. You know what I'm saying? Ladies too. Let us know how you feel. Like, what y'all looking for in a man. Let us know. You can talk about other women, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm gonna ask this question. Who cheats more? Women or men? Women or men? Who cheats more?
Who got the chance to cheat more?
I mean, of course, women got the chance to cheat more.
That's who cheats.
That's who cheats more. You're right, because women have more options than you men ever would know. Some men do know that, but some of y'all don't. Don't be no fool. Don't be no fool. Ladies, we're not dogging all the ladies out. And women, don't be no fool either. You know what I'm saying? Men will play your ass too, especially if you're in love with her. But guess what though? 9 out of 10, she gonna stay.
We love a good relationship, man.
Period.
But it's hard being, loyal and just seeing one person. You're not gonna just see one person all the time. So that's social media.
Who ain't gonna see it? Is it gonna be
the whole world? If you're in a relationship, you're just not gonna see that one person. You know what I'm saying? You got social media, you got the public.
But are you gonna entertain that?
No, you don't have to entertain it.
With social media, man, you see more women in 5 minutes than you will ever see in your life in the 80s. But, you know what I mean?
Fuck all that. I'm still gonna be loyal. I ain't gotta talk to nobody. Now I might scroll. I ain't gonna lie, I might scroll.
I mean, that's cool.
I'm
You know
scrolling.
what I'm saying? We're gonna scroll.
You know what I'm saying?
But that mean you gotta like that when you're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, you gotta have those boundaries because, you know, she a reflection of you. So whatever you do, you can't follow her for doing.
So, would you, fellas, would you let your ladies post, you know, half naked pictures of her, you know, of herself on social media? Would you?
Yeah, that's absolutely no.
I mean, but I guess that's to each his own. You
Yeah,
know,
that's each his own. I mean, I see,
Yeah.
you know, guys on TikTok with their girls, and you know,
Yeah.
they got the little shorts on, and they don't have together.
Yeah, see that? I like that.
They don't have
I
together.
like that. If your girl gotta go to the next room and take a picture, she won't take a picture with you, but she'll go to the next room or take pictures and do all this for the homegirls or by herself. She trying to hide you.
She trying to hide you.
She trying to hide you. Wake up.
Fellas, just have your boundaries, fellas.
Got to.
Have those questions together. Whatever triggers you need to have that wrote down already before you try to holler at a bad bitch.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Absolutely.
If she don't want to bye-bye, why waste your time, man?
Yeah.
get up out of there.
Get up out
Get
of
up
there.
out of there, man. Don't do it. Don't do it,
Get
man.
up out of there.
I don't care how bad she is, man.
Right. Because she bad, and guess what though? Don't worry about her getting with another dude because guess what? She's gonna do the same thing to that dude. Honestly, it's a good thing you don't have to worry about it because
Don't
you ain't
be
gotta deal with it.
Don't be a simp.
Yeah, you ain't gotta deal with it no more because you know for sure what type of woman that is. I mean,
We got enough simps out
And
there.
then
Don't be a
to-
simp.
yeah, please don't be a
Please don't be
fucking it up for all of us.
You fucking it up for the. You fucking it up. They fucking it up, really.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you know, if all of us go on strike and just say we ain't paying for no meals and shit, then what you think they gonna do?
Women gonna pay for our meals.
What you think
But
they
some
gonna do?
women pay for meals too.
Women pay for meals. They
I'm
pay for
telling you,
dates.
they pay for meals.
I'm in a relationship. My girl, she pulled that card out.
Pull that card
That's
out.
why we together, because she pulled that card out. That's why half y'all single, because y'all don't pull that card out.
Yeah, pull that card out.
Y'all don't pull that card out, you know what I'm saying? Then y'all on the first date, y'all be looking for him to pull the card out. Then on the second day, he pull the card out. The third day, he pull the card out. When you gonna pull the card out?
15th day.
All you gotta do is show us one time, and he might pull it. He might say, "Nah, baby, you ain't never gotta pull that card out."
And on your birthday, you get 2 cards. And on Valentine's Day, you get 2 cards because you know you gotta buy a card. You gotta take out a card.
I ain't going, man. I mean, I'm cutting anything off, goddamn, that ain't serving me. I'm sorry.
Immediately.
I'm sorry.
We need just loyalty, respect, and you know what I'm saying, like,
He said, fuck that self-service.
man, for real, man.
I'm going to the line at
Right.
Walmart.
Gotta
I
read
ain't
them
using
signs,
self-service.
And I'm sorry though, man. Like, it's hard for me to even try to, you know what I'm saying, date a woman because I'm over here I ain't even trying to look at the flaws or nothing like that. But if them red flags fly up, man, it trigger me, man. Just be like, oh no.
I mean, but that's what we was talking about earlier.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sometimes it's time for you to be by yourself. You can
Yeah,
sabotage
of course.
yourself and someone
course.
else.
Yeah, you can
By-
sabotage yourself.
By leaving that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We say that time you're supposed to be by yourself, or God put you by yourself, sometimes you can stay there for a
You
while.
can stay there. You didn't know that's what that is.
I'm staying.
And you gotta know, you feel me, that this is the isolation period. So,
Yeah,
you know,
isolation.
so if you bring somebody in right there, that ain't really nothing but to get you off track.
Right, and that's what it does. The devil.
If
the devil.
it's not here to help you, if she can't come to you and be like, hey man, what you going through, babe? I know you got some stuff going on. I'm willing to help, whatever. If she ain't coming like that, then nah, cause she wants you to pay for everything.
Not even just the paying part. Still, it's back to the respect.
Respect and the
The
paying part.
respect, man.
What we talking about?
If I can't come and ask you a question on some little stuff, and it's not even a blow up, but you just like roll your eyes or you try to switch the question. I'm like, damn, like you can't even be grown enough to answer a simple question. Don't get scared. Ain't nobody checking you or nothing like that. They think it's control for something. Nobody's trying to control you. You just want honestly gotta make sure that, because especially what if your woman doesn't ask you, if your woman don't even ask you like you ask me, like never ask you like to say, baby, are you cheating on me? Or are you talking to somebody else? Now, how would y'all feel about that? If she doesn't ask you that, what does that mean?
That means she trusts you.
Does it? Or is she not going to ask me because she's doing it?
No, that means she trusts you.
You sure?
You got some women, like my girl, she don't ask me about shit. She don't ask me about none of that. And I ask her every fucking thing.
Okay.
She don't clap back at me with nothing. Like
Okay.
she don't. If I ask her for her phone, you think she gonna be like, let me see yours then?
Oh yeah, what's that phone situation? That phone
If I ask her,
situation.
if I ask my girl for her phone,
Man.
she's not gonna ask me for mine back.
I guarantee you.
Now, if your girl asks for yours back, then she's doing something.
Right. I guarantee it, men and women. If you're in a relationship right now Ask to see that phone right now.
Go through that phone.
Go through
man.
that phone. Man, go through that phone.
Go through that phone, and this what you do when you go through it. Go through.
Actually, no.
Scroll all the way down. No, do what you do. Before you go through the phone,
yeah, ask her.
You tell her. Tell her, look, baby. And this if you want to be in a serious relationship. If you think about being with her. If you're not thinking about being with her, don't even go through this shit. But if you see her, you think she the one, you be like, hey, baby, look. I need you to erase everything in that phone.
Everything.
From your past. Everything in the phone. That dealing with some other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you finally go through that phone and you see something.
Look, man, we tell people the wrong shit.
No, we ain't. No. Go through that phone.
Only thing you gotta do is, once you ask her for that phone,
that's the test.
That'll tell you right there. Just the answer from you asking her.
Still though.
But we giving them chance.
You giving them a chance to the phone is a device. The phone is like their pants, what they put on every day.
Right, bro.
They need to know what's in their phone.
I mean, that's like privacy, man.
No, bro, no. You can't have privacy.
If you gonna be my wife, you can't have another nigga fucking you 10 years ago on your phone.
Right, of course.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Yeah, right.
You gotta go erase everything in that phone before me.
Right.
Because if I see it, there's gonna be an image in my mind forever that a nigga was fucking you 10 years ago when we wouldn't even thought about. But at the same time, I gave you a chance to erase it.
Especially a nigga that you know.
I gave you a chance to erase it.
Okay, so how deep?
That's just the boundaries of a guy. Some guys ain't even got that boundary,
right?
But I do.
Yeah.
So I don't want you walking around with niggas' dicks in your phone 10 years ago. No.
Johnson be a part of that.
And that's where that respect comes in.
Johnson be a part of that.
That's all about the respect thing too. That's what we're talking about too. That respect level. Like it shouldn't be nothing that you can have access to or they can have access to of you. Period. If you're with this one person, it shouldn't be none of that. Like go through that phone because and if they don't want you to go through that phone, that tells you your answer right there.
At the same time though, don't turn it into Inspector Gadget.
No, don't turn it. This ain't Inspector Gadget. That's what I'm saying.
But
erase everything out your phone that you ain't gonna like me to see. And then we're gonna leave it at that. We're giving you a chance. Maybe a month later, we're gonna ask for that phone.
Yeah, but we say do all this above board. Don't be doing this shit while she sleep.
Yeah, don't do it.
Now you ask
about that.
Yeah, do it while she sleep. No, you asking for that phone.
Yeah. We ain't trying to tell y'all to do no.
But it's all about you. If you serious about it, then you do what we tell you to do.
Right.
If you ain't serious about it, if she just a little sneaky link, you just knocking her down.
Right.
You feel whatever. But if you were talking about you want to engage to the woman a year later, you thinking about that shit in your head, you feel like you're in love, you feel like all your energy is in, and you ain't doing nothing, you go to that phone. Tell her to erase everything in the phone, man. Because
you don't want to see this shit.
You don't want to see. You don't want to ever see it. She could have been talking to somebody that you know, but she would have erased it. You would have never known.
Exactly. I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like fuck all that understand this shit. Yeah. She can't do everything I do.
No.
At the end of the day.
No.
She can't do everything I do.
We different.
Yeah, this is not a tit for tat.
No, we different.
But also, men is gonna stay loyal more than a woman is.
Yeah.
I think.
Because we can't walk down the street butt naked and get picked up.
Right.
You gonna get
a woman can walk down the street butt naked. She won't. Yeah, we gonna walk down the street butt naked and go to jail. A woman gonna walk down the street butt naked. She'll get picked up, took in, washed up, took to the mall tomorrow, all that.
Clean.
So you know what I'm saying.
So they're gonna get a plate, everything.
It's a whole different vibe.
What was that movie called with Tyler Perry when your boy took Keisha Paula Knight in? You know what I'm saying? He was dating his lawyer, a fine lawyer, but then he dressed
good D or something.
He dressed Keisha up, man.
Yeah.
She dressed, man, she was fine, right?
But his wife and she know him too.
See, it's about that damn phone, especially like this is how they cheat though. You know what I'm saying? They have so many different numbers, so many different apps with different numbers, right? So this is why this phone test of erase everything, and then if you ask for their phone, they still can't give it to you. That should cut it right there. Because right now, let a woman ask me for my phone. Here you go. There you go. I ain't even got time to erase them because here you go. And it's not that, it's just the respect thing. Like, it's just definitely the respect thing. Especially if a man chooses you. You know what I'm saying? Men got options too. You know what I'm saying? Women got more options, but men got options too. And you might regret that.
You just gotta let her know that, hey, you ain't scared to lose it.
Right. Straight up.
you act like you scared to lose her, then you feel me? She got the ups on you. So.
And I've been in that situation. I think we all have. You know what I'm saying? To where we didn't want to leave a girl. I know I have. You know what I'm saying? It's been plenty. One time actually, I left. Well, I didn't leave. But anyway, I'm just saying though, it's like you didn't want to leave that person because you love them and you just can't believe it. So it's like, what do you do? What do you do? Do you stay or do you go?
Yeah. Don't be out here like Tyrese. What do you want from me? Don't be like that.
Somebody got to be the bad person.
Yeah. And if she can't respect that wasn't a woman for you. Same vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Women, if that man can't respect you, you don't need to be with him anyway. You know what I'm saying? But it's a fine line with this manipulation shit, though. They're manipulative. Women know how to manipulate situations so good. So good.
So,
man, they do that shit well.
As a grown man,
right?
What are the top 5 things in life that, you know what I mean, in order, what you should be taking care of first? It should be God first.
God first. I say that.
Then your purpose.
Your purpose. No, your health.
Family.
Your health and your family. Mm-hmm. I say it. God.
So what is
God,
what is your lady come in the equation there? Because
with family. Family. She comes in the equation with family because
she comes in with family. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that is
God and the purpose. That's first.
Right.
Yeah.
And then family, you know what I'm saying? Your health. You know what I'm saying? And because, you're going to be meeting family members and stuff. Ain't nothing more embarrassing than meeting the whole family and then, it goes away because you find connections with the family members too. You know what I'm saying? But the family members ain't got your back. They ain't got your back.
So it seems like it's almost a disservice for her, even to her, for you to put her first.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to put that. You got to keep y'all elevated.
Yeah,
for sure. If you put her first, that's a plateau. Y'all gonna stay right there.
Yeah, because like I said, they'll stay. They say a lot. They'll say, hey, I want you to stay home today. It sounds good, but I gotta get this money today. I gotta go do this today. Right. You feel I can't. It sounds good, but she gonna hold it against you later.
Right.
Yeah. She hold it against you later. When you was here with me, I didn't tell you to stay with me. You could have went and got your money. Well, damn. Well, shit.
Yeah, when I asked you to work out, you didn't want to work out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, man, you just got it's about respect, man. About who gonna put up with you, really. You know what I'm saying? Because
or what you gonna put up with?
What you gonna put up, and who gonna put up with you?
Because we're not saying just go and break up with the person. Give them a chance, or you already have given them chances, or whatever.
You better have balls, my nigga. My nigga better have balls.
You got to have respect. Yeah. Once she disrespect you, you know what I'm saying? Especially if y'all been in a relationship, man, if you've been disrespected or you feel disrespected and you can't go to your lady and tell her how you feel and she's not listening or she just keep repeating it, nigga, she ain't listening. Either she ain't listening or she don't really fuck with you like that.
She don't care, man.
She don't care. She don't fuck with you like that.
She don't care.
At all, man. At all, man. That manipulation.
Either you gonna stay or you gonna play. Which one you gonna do?
Mm-hmm. And then, once you get yourself together and get your power back, they'll come back. They will come back like a mother. They'll come back. We're just talking, guys.
We gonna spend the whole time on that. Y'all want to talk about?
No.
The NBA season just started yesterday.
Yeah, so what?
They had a hell of a game last night. They went in double overtime.
Yeah, Houston.
Who played?
Yeah,
Houston and who was it, Mike?
Damn. Oh my God.
Houston somebody, but they had 120 something points.
Oh, it was OKC.
Okay, so they went in.
Okay.
Yeah. Double overtime last night.
Hey man, you see how tight when it comes to football.
I'm talking about who won some money last night.
I don't want to talk about the garbage Titans, man. They sorry.
We had, as Cam Ward said, we had.
They can't even tighten up. They need to lace up.
Go 49ers.
But
we're not going to talk about them Cowboys. That's what we're not going to do. Because we don't want the Cowboys.
I don't want to talk about football. Titans, sorry. I don't talk about it.
Oh yeah, sure. It's gonna be easy to get a woman here coming show. Trump done turned out to be out there food stamp.
I see the money done ran out.
He ain't gonna get nobody no food.
The money done ran out.
The money ain't ran out. Print some more.
No, the money ran out, man.
No, that's what they always say. But guess what? Our money done ran out too. Shit. We need some more money. They some more money, man.
They just had like a protest for on Trump. What was it? No More Kings?
Yeah, No More Kings?
Yeah, a lot of people showed up for that, man.
What was it in Washington?
Man, it was in Washington.
Chicago?
It was in a lot of major cities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, y'all keep doing that. Protest that shit because we know there's hungry families out there. Even if you ain't on food stamps, we can still use a good rib out here and there. You know what I'm saying? If getting food stamps turned back on, Trump, what's wrong with you?
You tripping, man. You tripping. Some people,
We need them food stamps, man.
I do need them food stamps.
Especially in that way to just
Unless you gonna send another stimulus.
But what about Kevin McCall though? Does he need the food?
Yeah.
Does he?
He was crying about that.
Nah, Thug gonna give him 25
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. He might give him 30. He gonna give him 50.
Hey, shoot us 25.
He gonna shoot him
I
50.
fuck with Young Thug. Thug always helping people out.
That was real talk. That was real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Gunna got some explaining to do. I need Gunna to come to the forefront.
Fuck it, man. His new album and his last album.
I need him to come to the front
Young
right
Thug
now.
album.
Because
What they say?
being a Thug fan and seeing Thug put him on, that wasn't cool. I need an explanation from Gunna. I fucks with Gunna, but I need an explanation. Period.
You know what? In this world, fuck it. You know,
Nah, hell no.
I don't know. In this world, people ain't just do an explanation. I mean, like everybody's got their own story. Thug got his own story. Everybody's got their own story. So it's just.
I mean, if you haven't even talked to him, and you got to think, man, going through certain things. What if you was left high and driving?
But they need to get back together, man. We human, dog. They need to get back together. They need to, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, man, this nigga doesn't argue. Man, you didn't argue.
But it's not fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's not fucking. You
Yeah, like that. I'm talking about
Yeah.
with social media. He doesn't need to come on social media. They need to hash that shit behind social media, not in front of the camera.
Nah, they're gonna have to hash it in front of the
Yeah,
camera.
do that after. And they come out with an album so we can hear
They
it.
got to do it on the camera.
Well, they can do it behind closed doors first, then do it on camera. And
Because,
then
you know,
drop a new album. Both of y'all together. That's gonna blow the fuck up.
That would be a beautiful.
That'll be a beautiful thing.
That would be a beautiful thing.
Because you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of bullshit that goes on in this world right now.
But Gunna might have come in because he Thug put Gunna on, man.
Yeah. But Kevin McCall still needs those food stamps. So if Trump shuts off these food stamps, is he gonna cry again? If he doesn't get that 25 from Thug, is he gonna cry?
He gonna get the 25.
There's gonna be a lot of people crying.
But the food stamps, yeah, we need it for our black communities down here.
I mean,
And white communities, black communities, Latino
to
communities.
cut it off
Everybody.
that instant. You know what I mean? You gotta give some people some time, man.
So when is this supposed to be happening?
Next month, they not supposed to get nothing.
Next month?
They ain't getting nothing.
Next month?
month. So she,
Right when Thanksgiving?
no turkey and dressing.
Oh,
Some
hell
people-
no.
No chitlins and
Oh no! Not Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, you doing it right before
You
Thanksgiving.
don't get no ham hogs. You don't get no ass.
Green,
No ass chop.
baby, you name it.
This president is thrown off.
You name it, they ain't gonna have
He
stuff
really
to
got
get.
that damn thrown out.
He's not. He's a smart businessman. I ain't gonna lie.
He be doing some shit to help a nigga though.
I know, but damn.
Like everybody like he night and day. You feel he night and day. Some shit he do, we be like, what the fuck? And some shit he do like, damn, Trump did that.
See, I'm not a Republican or
You
Democrat.
know,
You know, I ain't right or left, but I am left handed.
like Trump support the American.
Right.
If you was born in the U.S., and you've been here paying taxes, you was a baby, you had to grow up and work here.
Yeah.
That's what he fighting for.
Is that right?
That's what he fighting for. He's not fighting for nobody else. But people who grew up here, worked here at 16, 17, and now we older now. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't trying to live right, you.
But we also need some type of incentive or something out here because
I mean,
these prices gotta go down, man.
We need our acres and a mule. How much ever was?
Y'all heard about Elon Musk with that supercomputer down there in Memphis?
I ain't seen the supercomputer, but I
Yeah,
know
he
it's coming
got
out
a
with a new cell
supercomputer
phone.
down there, and they running off turbines.
Right.
This putting poison in the air for the South Memphis community.
Yeah, see, and they suing him too. They trying to sue him too, right?
Yeah, man.
Because he wasn't supposed to do it. The city already said he couldn't do it.
People thinking that
But you know what it's about?
they brought the National Guard down there for like the crime and stuff. Now it's because Elon Musk got plenty of money going on down there in Memphis.
And guess what? Elon Musk, people don't realize this. That money, he controls the shit. He can do whatever he wants to. Just like here in Nashville, like the tunnel, like, you know, the council and all that stuff, they had meetings. They already passed it before they even had a meeting. They just said yes to this motherfucker. They just said yes to Elon. Go ahead and build a tunnel from the airport to downtown Nashville, which I'm going to drive that tunnel. Just hope it don't cave in or nothing like that while I'm in it. But yeah, man, it's like money is power. Like, he funded Donald Trump like a lot of money. And he got to be, you know what I'm saying, his right hand man for a week, you know what I'm saying. See what money get you?
So what y'all think about this rap beef? That rap beef,
You
man.
know about no rap beef.
Lil' Kim and Cardi B, man. They bitches start talking about each other, babies and
I don't care. They both
everything.
fine as
Yeah,
hell.
they
But-
going out.
Nah, they was wrong.
I know
They
they
was
wrong.
talking about
They
kids
going
and
to
stuff
too
like
far.
that.
Yeah, they are wrong for that, duh.
Like, come on, like,
Yeah.
when you can't talk about nobody
You
kids.
sure can. That's why I draw the line. Literally, I get a pencil and a piece of paper and I draw a line.
But you know, women argue differently than men.
Now you know, hey man, they argue. You know, emotion. They are on them
Emotions,
emotions.
you know what I'm saying?
So you know, you gotta take it with a
Tooth
grain
and
of
nail,
salt.
tooth and nail. They down to the nitty gritty. They don't give a
You gotta take it with a grain of salt, man.
Man.
Y'all ladies get it together. Y'all can't be showing that.
They get it together.
Y'all rich. Nah, it's like the rich people.
We gotta get together too.
Yeah, but why is always the rich people got the most? Like they be having beef. Like it ain't
That's one of the problems they got.
right. But I guess
They
miss it.
ain't got the
miss
bill
it.
problem.
I mean, but you gotta think that those are entertainers. All this is entertainment.
I know
Like
that.
you can't get caught up in that, man. Really, it's just a topic, but you gotta stay focused on their purpose, man. Like we've been talking about this whole time,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody.
Hence your
You know?
relationships, these entertainers. The main thing is
Yeah.
God first, purpose second. You know what I mean? And that fam.
Right. And we want y'all to hit them comments though too. Go to I Don't Know Responsible on Instagram and TikTok. Let's get these followers up. Let's get these subscribers up so we can actually go live on the platform because
Let's do it. Let's do
you
it.
know, we need a little fan base if y'all don't mind. We're gonna be coming with this what we dropping y'all. We're doing it every week or every 2 weeks. At least every week or every 2 weeks. We're gonna give y'all some content, all right?
Yeah, and
you know what I'm
but
saying?
I don't know who responsible.
I don't know who responsible. I don't know who responsible. Okay, we just said it the country way. I don't know who's responsible. Y'all got to tap in with us. Let us know what questions we can ask.
man.
Give us some topics that we should talk about. We are all in with it with you guys. I mean, we ain't gonna be here without you guys. So, and we're gonna talk some real shit. I mean, for men who don't know nothing about child support, for women who don't know nothing about men, or just jobs, or you know what I'm saying, what's going on in the world, you know what I'm saying, rent,
Everyday life, man.
everyday life, car insurance, which I gotta get some more.
Stay stress free, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay stress free for sure. But this topic, you know what I'm saying, I'm glad for y'all to, come and join us for the first episode. You know, it's been a long time. We're supposed to start this like, 6 months ago, guys?
For
I
sure,
know,
yeah.
we was on it, man, just like,
Yeah, for sure.
you know,
We're
but
supposed to been on this, but hey,
Yeah, man. Behind the
the
cam,
wait is over.
it's microphone Mike.
it's in God's timing. I'm E. Watts, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, LB, man.
And
Back at you.
go follow Vintage High Clothing too as well. Custom bags, custom jackets or whatever, denim jackets and stuff like that. But tune in next time. Thank y'all for joining us. We're gonna be out. This is a wrap. You know what I'm saying? What would you do if you was in a relationship?
Yeah. Really, baby, am I moving? I can feel it by your ass so free. That you don't play no games. Those other guys are not the same. I don't wanna waste your time. And I can see that you rockin' vintage high. That's